It will be several weeks before the results of this year's primary school examinations will be known. The hope of the Ministry of Education is that there will be some improvement. According to Minister of Education Patrick Faber, measures have been taken to prompt these improvements.
We are hoping that all will go well. We're hoping for some indication of improvement this year. We have been working diligently, especially as it relates to our math and language arts curriculum, and we're hoping that this year we can see some of those changes come into effect. So we have the EQUIP initiative, which focused on math training and also language art training. And apart from that, the overall training of teachers, we've seen where the number of trained teachers in this country have jumped tremendously over the last decade. And so we are hoping that we will start seeing the results of all the investments, not only of the government and people of Belize, but also the many partners who have engaged with us to ensure that there's a higher quality of education and that these subject areas in particular improve.
And like the Minister of Education, the students stepped out of the exam centers this afternoon with confidence in their support systems and efforts.
It was good. It was not really hard, and it was not really easy. It was just challenging.
What part of it was most challenging for you?
The math and the social studies.
It never easy, never hard, in between. Like the social studies, very easy, and some of the problem is confusing, and the math too may a little bit challenging. The math one may very, very easy though.
So then, do you think you prepared enough for today and what you saw in those exams?
I think I'm prepared because I study most of the time.
I'm done prepared for the exam. I'm done ready for the exam, miss.
Was it everything you expected, or was there any part of it that surprised you?
No, miss, I'm done prepared. Nothing never surprised me, miss.
So you're expecting a good grade?
Yes, ma'am.
You think that you got the support you needed for the exams?
Yes, ma'am. I get support from Mr. White and my teacher, Mr. P.S.E.
I believe I was prepared enough, and for social, a little bit of surprise. Math was good.
What surprised you in social studies?
I'd say some topics I didn't cover, but I wouldn't exactly say for sure if there were topics I covered indirectly or directly. So yeah.
But in terms of grades and passing, you are going to be up there.
I'm pretty sure.
I think I'm going to get a high grade, but the most important part is that I tried my very best.
You're glad it's all over?
Yes, Mom. It was very good. It was challenging at some points, but I found a way to do it because our teachers prepared us very hard.
So you prepared lots of hours?
Yes, I had to stay up some nights when I didn't want to wake up late in the morning.
Was any part of you actually scared when you went into the exam room?
I was nervous at first because I didn't know what the P.S.E would look like this year, but I found a way to get through it because you had to throw all the information you knew out on the paper.
The students' performance has proved essential as they transition to high school, but it goes beyond that. Their performance on the P.S.E will have bearings through secondary schools.
Most of them, I repeat this every year when the P.S.E grades come out, there are enough high school spaces for all of these children, all 7,000 plus of them, if they were interested in accessing that. So every year when we speak to the high schools, especially those who are taking these primary school students into first form, they will tell you that their background, their strength is not as it ought to be, and we're hoping that we can see a kind of change as it relates to that the children, even if the math and English scores in the P.S.E are not reflecting that big jump, that we are seeing them getting a stronger start in high school so that they're able to push on a little bit longer in high school, hopefully to completion, so that they can at least get that what is now a very basic foundation, a high school education.
For now, students can take a well-deserved break as they wait for their results.
Are you glad that P.S.E is over for you? What are you going to do now?
Relax. I want to thank God. Then I want to thank my teachers. Then I want to thank my parents.
Reporting for News 5, I am Dalila Ical.